I keep expecting to have to like count down, but
Yeah.
doing it by just screen sharing it is just way easier.
Yeah. I'm so yeah, kind of even when we do this, I'm like, oh, I better open it up. And...
So I had this game as a kid.
Mm.
Um,
Yay!
I still think the weirdest thing about this is the director or whatever is David Chaffee.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
this
I
is
mean, it's very similar to Twisted Metal, and similar protagonist to it's Kratos, basically. You know, like Mickey Mouse, Kratos. You can't think of one without mentioning the other.
I didn't get far in this game ever, but I always
It's
thought this game
difficult.
was
I
yeah.
think I rented this, and I did not make it very far. And of course, we're allowed to record and upload this level now. This level isn't now in the public domain.
It's yeah, I don't know. It's got some pretty difficult parts in it. I think stage 2 is where things really ramp up.
Yeah.
I like the aesthetic of this a lot. That's another thing I made a Smugen stage out of, actually.
It is, yeah. Ooh. It's kind of, I'd say it's more... No,
What the?
oh, okay, I didn't know that
I
existed.
did not know about that, wow.
Alright, well, it's just... Doesn't want you to kill yourself, I guess.
Good thing for the start of the game, sure.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I never knew that it was a thing. So I guess we should acknowledge this goes through like the history of Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Yeah, yeah. It actually showed the
That
date,
wasn't
too,
obvious.
which is, yeah.
And this is brilliant, like just the way it slowly introduces color.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is fantastic.
Actually curious
I will
how
say
they...
I don't want to like belittle this game because it is good. But it does feel parts of it do feel a little more like a tech demo.
Yeah,
Like the gameplay
yeah.
is pretty simple, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I think it's more memorable for the graphics than
Yes, yeah.
it being anything more than a platformer. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
It
I think
is...
Traveler's Tales, that was their forte. I mean, like, you know, say what you will about Sonic 3D, which we have done in the past, but it's like, it's hard to think that that's the same console that launched with Altered Beast, you know?
Right, yeah, yeah.
Also, like, Pete is getting quite a bit of screen time in our videos. I think Pete, because he, you know what, I just realised, because of like, because of Quackshot, Pete has had more screen time, like, more appearances than Mickey Mouse now. I almost said screen time, but no.
Yeah, he's
Like, this 3D shit, like, that's just
yeah,
Tales for you.
yeah, absolutely. Pete showed up in last 3 games, or last 4 games, because he's also the Terra Mask.
Oh god, he's Jim Cummings!
Yes!
Jesus Christ! Oh my god, is that just... I've got to find some sort of obscure thing he did in Home Alone. Like, it's just everything we've been doing is fucking Jim Cummings. Oh my god, I forgot. That's hilarious.
That's the current feature of our watches now, is just finding some obscure way that they're linked together to go into, like, the next game.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
How else would you get from Tasmania to Splatterhouse to Quackshot? Well, Jim Cummings.
So yeah, you're also rescuing versions of Mickey.
Yeah.
There's, like, Mickey Prime, who's going around rescuing the...
Mickey Prime.
I don't know.
Omega Mickey. Mickey Prime. I was just thinking about the fucking DC movie, like Infinite Earths. if we kill this Mickey Prime, all of reality will fall.
So if it isn't obvious, these bones that are flying out of these enemies will hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is not easy, which is, you know, it's a change of pace from the last couple.
Let's just show you this just before we started, but this had a PlayStation port, I think that exclusive to PAL regions, I think, called Mickey's Wild Adventure, but it's literally the same game, just a little more color depth, but I almost prefer the way this looks. I don't know.
I mean, because it looks so nice for a 16-bit console. It's like, it's one of those things, like, it looks so impressive on this console. I think we had the same thing with, like, Earthworm Jim. It's like, it looks so nice on this console, like, seeing it in PlayStation, it's like, I mean, cool, but, you know, it's not
as impressive.
Yeah. It's not as remarkable, it's just kind of, yeah, we have better technology we could put this on, or more colors.
What else was this on? I know this was on Super Nintendo because it had load times, strangely.
Oh, yeah. I noticed when I was looking for the video, it had, like, a Sega CD version.
Oh, yes, yeah. I heard that was actually a pretty good port.
This level, this is mostly where my runs ended.
I think that might be the same for me. I only rented this, so I can't remember that distinctly, but nah, I'm not beating that as a kid. At least that was probably as difficult, but a hell of a lot shorter than the Tasmania level.
Yeah.
And then we get very Dynamite Heady level.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Ghosts and Ghouls, but yeah, that's, same thing, really.
Tower of Puppet. You see, they had this on, like, the PlayStation, but it's just... And I think it was just, like, true polygons. It's no longer as impressive, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant when I said, Traverse Tale's more kind of tech demo-y than the core of the game.
Yeah.
You put this on the PlayStation, it's just like, well, okay, like, Pandemonium did that.
So they made a surprising amount of games for the Genesis.
They did, yeah.
And I owned 3 of them.
Yeah?
I owned a lot of games as a kid, I'm starting to realize.
I don't know what I don't think I owned many, but I definitely played a lot. Through my friends and whatnot. And rentals as well. Which I guess I did up until Splatterhouse 2010. God, I mentioned that before, and it just seems so weird and archaic, because that was only, 14 years ago? But just say, like, oh yeah, I had a mail disc, like, it just sounds so archaic and weird.
Yeah?
Although, admittedly, even at the time, it was like, this is kind of a weird novelty.
Right,
But yeah, like, renting games, that was a big part of childhood.
Oh, same for me. Which is weird, because I'm realizing, I don't know how many games we have or will cover that I've rented.
Yeah.
Like, ones I remember, like, Virtual Pinball,
Yeah.
Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut.
I distinctly remember renting Lemmings multiple times.
Oh.
Vistar I rented, that was definitely a rental. And that game's like, I think I beat it because it wasn't, well, no, actually, I probably didn't beat it, but that was definitely a rental. Because I remember that was like quite late, so it was like, well, the game released in 95.
Yeah.
And I just remember that being quite impressive graphically. It was this.
Actually, I think, most of my rentals were actually in the PlayStation era.
I was gonna say, because I felt like, for me personally, I felt like rentals weren't quite the same when you got to CD media, because the problem with there was, like, cartridges are pretty reliable, but, like, when Blockbuster had... I don't remember this.
I don't remember this either.
Huh. He is not blinking.
This is similar to that Earthworm Jim area.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
I don't remember that.
I call that. Huh, okay, alright, well... learning experience. What was I saying? Oh yeah, discs. They tend to get like scratched and shit. So wasn't.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember if I've actually brought this up before. I tried to rent the first Twisted Metal game because I had played 2, and I was just like, I really want to see what the origin is like. And I think I did it like 3 separate occasions, and each time something happened. Like, I remember one of the times I rented it, the disc was broke in half.
Oh Jesus!
So it's like, how the fuck? And I think one time I rented it, it was just...
blowing on it won't help.
Yeah, no. One time I rented it, I think it was just Twisted Metal 2 in there. And I was just like, guys, come on. Just very weird experience. Also, I remember this. I remember thinking this is like the coolest thing ever, just because, like...
Mixing the chemicals.
Yeah, yeah.
I made it, yes. Quite literal use of that phrase.
I made a bomb!
I'll have to say it again though, because I already mentioned it, but the venting Final Fantasy VIII, I was very naive. I did not know what that genre was. I never vented Ape Escape, and I remember Blockbuster had this like special deal on where it was like, normally it was like, what, 2-3 days? Or there were like these extended ones for 5 days, and I'm pretty sure I think I beat the main campaign of Ape Escape, and then I rented it a second time to get 100% it, which is something I don't usually do in games even today, but I enjoyed it so much I was like, I'm going to get every single ape and see the true ending.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember, I rented Ape Escape 1, rented Jersey Devil. I remember trying to beat Jersey Devil without a memory card, just leaving the PlayStation on, and yeah, that didn't end up going well.
I believe the Jersey Devil devs now been given the reins to Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Castlevania, these like fucking PlayStation juggernauts. Like, oh yeah, the Jersey Devil devs, we'll trust them with this.
I do like, I think someone's referred to Dead by Daylight as like the Smash Brothers for horror movies. And I think that's true of us because it's also the game that we just keep coming back to.
It is, yeah, it's my most played game on Steam, so... I feel a bit weird talking... I'm the one who mentioned it, but I feel like... mentioning doing this is kind of funny. You kill the Mad Doctor.
Yeah.
It's Mad Doctor skin for the Doctor.
He's become cel-shaded or whatever.
I don't know if I should say it, because I'm not really familiar with these cartoons. In fact, I think it took me several years to actually see Steamboat Willie, and I think I just did that for the sake of it.
Right.
I'm not really familiar with any of these original Mickey Mouse shorts.
Oh, same, yeah, I don't... Most of my familiarity comes from this game, I'd say.
Yeah.
And even then, my experience with this game really peters out at this point.
Yeah.
So I remember I had like a huge like book full of cheat codes for like several generations of consoles, and I just found random like level selects and stuff and messed around with them in games that I had, but and this is one of the ones where like, I'd never really played this game through like legitimately. I'd struggled to the second level, but I think I have like cheat coded my way around it.
I don't know how true this is. You don't get cheat codes nowadays, do you?
Not really, which is amusing because I know for a fact that Dead by Daylight did the Konami code as a riff.
An Easter egg.
Yeah.
You should put in actual cheat codes. Survivor and vulnerability code. I mean, most of the like cheat codes are just like dev shit, aren't they? That they just choose to leave in.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even choose to leave it in. Sometimes it's just, I don't know, leaks, I guess.
So, I think the way this works is, yeah, you get slowed down. If you get slowed down enough, then you just lose.
This is one of those things that's like technically impressive, but it's not really that fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine, but
it's fine. This one's alright.
running towards the camera is always a little.
Yeah, but the world is cylindrical now, so it kind of helps you see things coming.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
Yeah.
I almost made like reference to Crash Bandicoot, but they actually made a Crash game, didn't they?
Oh, that's right. Like, yeah, the moose.
The fourth game.
Oh yeah, yeah. The moose actually gets like brighter as it gets closer.
Yeah. I guess it should be acknowledged, like the animation's done by actual Disney artists.
Yeah, yeah.
Which explains why it looks so nice. I mean, that's also the case for like a lot of the Virgin Media games, like the Aladdin and Lion King. Two games which were also extremely difficult.
I forget how old these cartoons are sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
I mean, I know it's supposed to be memed on, but like, you know, okay, that was random as fuck. Steamboat Willie's like fucking 100 years old, like, goddamn.
Yeah?
Wait, is it 100 or is it like... Is it literally 100?
I think so, but...
Yeah.
Either way, it's close enough.
1924, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. It just showed at the start of the game, I realised.
I don't read.
Reading's for nerds. The history's for nerds. I'm not reading that shit. It's just... there's new shit and there's old shit, that's all I care about. Oh, this, like, iris effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely one of those things that would benefit from a blurrier television.
Yeah.
Doesn't look bad though.
No, no.
I think I said this to you about the PS1, about like PS1 games looking very different from like the start of their life to the end. It's also true for this console.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's like, I think, like Quackshot, I was like, it's not like it's a bad-looking game, but it's like you can look at it and go like, oh, this is an earlier game for this console. And because this is definitely later.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, if you look at the really early stuff, I'm talking like late 80s. In some of those like Japan owned, because like the Mega Drive in Japan was released in like 1988. Like that is really old.
Yeah.
The West didn't get it for like a year later. Yeah, those early games and some of those like early arcade ports are pretty damn primitive. But then you get this, and it's just like night and day. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the right way to do that. Oh, we're just going to the secret area, I guess.
Get all your health back and then do all that again. Hooray.
Yeah.
I remember... I don't know how true, like... It's like Mickey's crouch animation. It's very unique looking, he just like slams his head against the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like very distinct, and so when I saw the ones in Cuphead, I was like, is that a reference? Because it looks very similar.
Yeah.
Also,
All these pre-rendered assets they use.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think those are the same barrels from that, Tower of Puppet thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this is also pretty difficult, because if you get too far underwater, you just, you know, die.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, ow, well, that hurts.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm sure the original context makes sense why the house is just flooding.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put that much weight into that.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a crazy effect.
That's cool. I don't remember that at all.
I find it interesting that interesting there's like 2 horror levels, but I guess these are notable Mickey cartoons. It's a bit like Sonic Generations, where there's like a little too many city levels, but they just turn out to be the most popular or notable ones, I guess.
Right, yeah. I did think that was weird.
It was like a fan vote, I believe. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't pull their punches with this one.
No, at least he. I guess at the very least he has what, 4 hit points. I'm trying to remember how many fingers he has.
He has 4 fingers, but having no fingers counts as having a hit point.
Oh right, okay.
You know,
okay.
it's that
Like no lives.
Yeah. Come back around to that.
Actually, there are no lives displayed. Oh no, is that 4? Is that lives?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. God, that's not many compared to a lot of these games we've been watching.
Yeah.
This is a hard game.
He's got like marbles as a weapon, I think.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come up a lot that you actually get to hit anything with them.
So not on this level.
Yeah.
Mickey Prime wins again. Oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah?
Well, I guess they didn't make it up. You should just cut the video back to World of Illusion. Just flip that horizontally and there you go.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually have a lead-in for that, so
Oh, there it is.
yeah.
I don't know any of these cartoons, though.
I'm noticing you don't even get a health refill when you go to a new level.
Yeah. It's pretty harsh, yeah, it's a bit mean.
I like the soundtrack.
It is good, it's a good one, yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
I know Traveler's Tales made a Bugs Life game, and you go on like it's not as simple as you think. You go around planting seeds and they grow into like platforms.
I remember. I think I rented that one.
Oh right, yeah. I never played it. I just know of it. It makes platforms a bit like plungers.
I don't think we'll cover it, but I remember like I think it was bootleg recently-ish. Played through Toy Story 2. That was another Traveler's Tales game made for.
Right, I played that on PC, but not enough to really justify a watch of it or anything like that.
Yeah. It's maybe a little too long and not really that interesting, but I would say it's surprisingly good. Like, just a cute little like license game.
That Irish YouTuber mentioned who reviewed all the Disney PS1 games determined that was like the best of like 35, so...
Oh wow,
so
yeah.
something going for it.
Yeah, I believe that. It has a really good music. It has, I think the same composer as the first Toy Story game on 16-bit consoles. And, like, the games are not that similar at all, but, like, the compositions are just incredible.
I'm just remembering, I think number 2 on his list was... It was like 2 or 3 at least, was Mickey's Swell Adventure, so there you go. This Traveler's Tales have that all wrapped up.
I mean, they certainly made the most unique licensed games, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I should mention as well, nowadays they're best known for those Lego games.
Right, yeah.
Like there's 45 billion... Have you ever played one of those?
No, but I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, I think you'd have to be familiar with them. But,
Yeah.
No, I've never played one either. That's weird.
I think you're supposed to just ride that guy, but
It's all got pushed along pretty far.
yeah? Like he maintained momentum from it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Was it because he's standing in the fire? This game's interesting because like I really just know the first level pretty well. Like that was kind of burnt into my memory.
Yeah.
Because it is very memorable. And then I sort of remember like the opening of level 2, but then after that, like I don't know this game at all, honestly.
I
think I've watched long plays before.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. I think I maybe even watched this very video out of curiosity, but... And that's kind of fucked up. What the hell? The hell is that?
I don't know.
The Riddler?
Secret bonus level. Wild!
Yeah, Mickey's Wild bonus level.
The band
What the
console.
hell is it? Huh.
I absolutely love, like, it's like, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, because I'm sure in context it makes total sense, but I just love the band concert, and here's a tornado.
Right? Yeah. I feel like I've got to watch this and that's like, how does that lead? Also, did they do all this just for a quote bonus level?
Yeah?
It's interesting. It's like, oh, like, bloody Dave down at the office came up with this concept. It's like, well, that's not big enough for a full-fledged band concert level. Sorry, we're axing it. Well, there's the
Bonus Sonob. Bonus, bonus, bonus!
You got a secret bonus.
Have actually continue.
Yeah.
You start over.
Try. That was weird. That felt like, oh, we've got like an extra level lying around.
Yeah, it feels like something like we couldn't justify this being its own level, so we just made it a bonus stage.
That was weird.
It looked like cut content, but they actually incorporated into the game.
Yeah, right. What would normally be cut.
Yeah, yeah.
You okay, Mickey? I'm scared of bugs.
Am I remembering wrong? Can you climb up these? Yeah, you can climb up that.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's actually a platform, and it's like...
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah.
That is fucking awkward.
Yeah, it is. They made impressive games, but they also made just weird games. Like, just had weird ideas that they just didn't turn down.
Doesn't feel fair half the time. Well, we know this level.
Yeah.
You got enough stages to make like just a Disney mooching game.
Yeah, right? I do remember it's like I made this one even though the floor doesn't make a whole lot of sense just because I just really liked it.
Yeah, yeah. This feels like them just training for Toy Story.
Right?
So I feel like it's easy to forget, but like this must have really pushed the limits of of memory on those cartridges.
Oh yeah.
Lots of like sprites, like a lot of animation in these sprites, and a lot of voice samples. Is there no giant? Like, where's the giant boss?
Mickey has found Mickey and the Beanstalk Mickey. Thanks.
This is like the 90s, I think.
Yeah, this one's fairly late.
Oh god, so now there's 3 Mickeys.
1990.
Okay, yes, this is still relatively new when the game was made.
I love this track.
Yeah, this is good, yeah. I like the snow outside, that's a nice touch. It's a good enemy. Prince and the Pauper, eh? Forgot to adapt anything, won't they? They don't really do Mickey Mouse cartoons anymore, do they? At least I'm not aware of any. Then again, I'm, you know, in my 30s. I'm not
Right, yeah.
Maybe like direct to video, but or like direct streaming. Sorry, I'm an old man. Like maybe they do some shit on Disney Plus. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do.
I've never like I can't remember last time I heard of like Mickey Mouse being like the star of an actual movie or something. Or even it's like a short. I don't know.
The hell?
So,
oh,
you can turn the light on.
That's cute.
I'm sure they're from the Prince and the Pauper movie, but those like the enemies in this level just remind me of the weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
I wish that had a good game because like I love that movie and I'd talk about it a lot, but
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think we're gonna do that NES game. That's technically a Disney movie, by the way. It's Touchstone, which is Disney's more sort of mature
Right.
branch. And that thing like kind of spelled the whole like animation renaissance thing.
Is that like actual like Disney characters in it, right? Like cameos?
Oh yeah, have you not seen it?
It's been so long.
It's really good. Like it's well worth a rewatch, especially as an adult when you pick up on things you didn't notice.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like everything. It's like I think still to this day the only time Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny shared screen time.
Oh right.
They'll never make anything like that again. Fucking Funky Pete. You knocked over that 3D model vase.
Oh wow, I do not remember that. Jeez.
Why did it need so much animation? That's overkill. It moves so slowly and so fluidly.
It also stands out like a sore thumb.
It does, yeah. I just realised as well, was Mickey just fucking asleep between... What was that, like 19... Did we go from like the 50s to the 90s?
Yeah, it was close to the 30s in some fashion.
Yeah. Then for like 60s, 70s, and 80s, Mickey didn't do a whole lot. He's really proud of that knife. I don't think he was going to throw it, I think he was just admiring it.
I don't remember this at all.
I'm a big fan of like in these older games when you have snow but you don't flaunt it, you just make it like a passive part of the background.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I know it's like kind of nerdy, but
I mean, snow is usually
animating at that. It's floating in different directions.
Yeah.
It's like being sprayed by the wind. It's a complicated effect, but they're not shoving it in your face. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna put it outside through these small windows.
Especially because like snow is usually like a huge part of a stage if it's like a snow stage, you know. But that's
I know
just
what you mean, yeah.
that's just like, oh, it's just kind of there.
Yeah. What's another Brian Butterfield raft? That seems a little out of place.
Yeah, I don't know what to deal
Probably
with that.
in the movie, I don't.
Yeah, the Brian
Really
Butterfield.
have to watch all these shorts and movies. That's what you say?
Brian Butterfield killer was in that movie,
Oh yeah.
setting up his traps.
He has his famous traps.
Next, he's gonna have to deal with a treadmill in this castle.
Yes. Yes. Medieval treadmill. Yeah, the 3D assets do stick out a fair bit.
Yeah. There's something about the way those spikes rotate that is distinctly Toy Story to me.
It's got the pre-rendered, they're too damn fluid.
Yeah. Like, you didn't see stuff this fluid on the Genesis, aside from their games.
It's like unnecessary as well. Like that's what I was saying about memory, like the actual memory in the cartridge. It's like, hey, could we like lose a couple of frames then? And someone just fucking Dave again from the office was like, no.
Good old David Jaffe's just like, no, don't do that.
Oh god, yeah, it was it. I just chose like the name Dave randomly. I'm like, oh wait. Sake.
like the one in yeah, the crossbow enemy has like this fluid death animation. This guy just goes into his paint sprite and then just blinks out of
Yeah,
existence.
that's them putting out of memory. Like some Disney artist came up with these really elaborate sprites and then. But you know, Jeffy really wanted his rotating spikes. I wonder what he did do on this. Like, you know, he said quick worked on it. What exactly did he do?
I don't know.
I mean, for the next level is like a car combat one, I might have a good guess, but... Oh my god. They could just be flat, you know, like, just...
Yeah.
Remind me of, like, Tim Fallen, you know? It's just like, you don't... It's just Pictionary Tim. You know, it's like, it's just a spike.
Mickey's dead. It's a skeleton. Oh, no,
Like,
there
it's
he
just
is.
so overkill, some of these animations.
Yeah?
Can you hurry it up?
Any day now, buddy. Oh, this. I remember this. Oh, no. Okay.
In Tower of Puppet again.
I do remember this coming up twice, and, yeah, I remember using a cheat code to play the final area, and
Yeah.
it's like... It's a ball buster.
Yeah.
Because you're racing against this fire here, while stuff's flying down at you, and this isn't even the worst part.
There's a reason why you shouldn't take that big vertical thing. Is that like a trap?
I think it's actually a wall. It's like...
Oh,
kinda-
is it? Okay.
Yeah, like you can't jump to the sides of it, so...
Oh, wait, fair enough.
They had like the one 3D object, so... And then they had this.
Oh god. You don't. It's hard enough without all these enemies. Come on.
Yeah? At least they die in one hit now.
Magically, yeah.
Yeah. Marble upgrade.
You read another magic book. You say Alakazam. You can one-shot enemies.
These Viking marbles.
Yes. Oh, it's downgrade. It only works when you're climbing a vertical shaft. That death animation's really bothering me now you pointed it out. Like, I noticed it before, but like not compared to the crossbow one. Like, that one's like, they've done a good job trying to de-video game it, you know? But
Yeah.
his body stays there for a while as well.
Mickey's calling me a loser, by the way.
Oh. You could have animated that a different way. Hey fucker, you've got one hit point remaining. Oh no, sorry, two. Closed fist is also one hit point.
Yeah, it's a shame he has an even number of fingers, because he can't give you the middle.
Yeah. Stop me if you've heard this, but I know in some like Western cartoons they have to edit the characters' hands in Japan because it implies that they're part of like the Yakuza or victims of the Yakuza because they're missing a finger.
Did not know this.
Now I've said it out loud, I'm now wondering if it's like an urban legend thing.
Right,
I
yeah.
remember hearing as much.
I could see that being a thing. It's like, yeah, someone just said that, but it's like, that's just bullshit.
Yeah. Oh no, now Pete's got an equivalent to the plunger, he's making a platform. Pete is like just recurring menace for us.
Yeah?
You should have listened to Mike Matei and made it the pirate, the McDonald's pirate.
Yep, there's the voice of Rick Taylor right there. Wait.
I mean, they might be sampling him, so yeah, it might very well be. But they probably are. They probably did rip that from the movie. That probably is the Terror Mask.
Oh. The music changed.
Yeah, phase 2. I think you've got to hit him with this now.
Yeah. Oh, that's where the sword thing comes in. Okay.
Yeah.
I have next to no experience with this.
Also, our second final boss that throws a sword at you and then summons it back.
Every video game is the same at the end of the day.
This final boss is like the final 2 bosses of Quackshot combined. What if Pete was the knight?
Owie.
Just through a wall.
Well done, Mickey. You ejected him from life.
Jesus, that was abrupt.
Yeah. I guess all the levels had a like.
Just that rate of rate of them running out of time. I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, the part where he was like running in the dark in the Mad Doctor stage, I think was actually like a secret as well, given what that text said.
Right. Yeah.
You have names for them. Just here they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are their names?
They like doing this because I remember Toy Story has the cast of characters in the credits as well.
I do like it when games do this.
Yeah, yeah. I guess yeah. What Dynamite Heady?
Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine they did it with Splatterhouse. The fucking little zombies dancing thing. Where's the I'm Groovin' guy? Like it's 2 perspectives. Oh, because Moose Hunter's only had 1 enemy.
Yeah. What is he doing? What a game.
Yeah. Yeah, that one ladybird that's like really fast, and that spider we barely saw.
I think getting touched by the spider is instant death. That
Looked like it, yeah.
This guy with his one animation.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Rest in peace. Oh no, Pete doesn't get one, I guess. Mickey Mania!
Mickey Mania! John Burton sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure that's...
Is he the one with a YouTube channel?
I think so, yeah, yeah.
Like the director's cut as Sonic 3D.
Designed by
Thanks for the
David Jeff.
design work. Okay, well, that's pretty vague, but okay.
Graphics, one guy. Oh, there we go. What fuel? They all have nicknames.
What the hell?
What the hell?
One of them's backwards? What?
Helen, I'm Fine Musk. And then...
When it text checked and it's just wrote his name backwards.
Wow.
Those silly, goofy funsters.
Those wacky funsters.
Yes. Person in charge of typing the credits. fuck's sake. Creative Capers? I can't tell if that's them being silly with the credits or that's the actual name of the studio that did the
Right?
animations. Oh, this is a Psygnosis game, okay. They got bought by Sony and then dissolved into nothing.
Oh, it's Miles Tails per hour.
Sonic and Tails!
Oh, what
Sonic.
the fuck?
Tails and Sonic, what the f.
Alright. That is
Matt Furnace.
that is Matt's Furnace, okay.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like his work. Maybe he didn't like do the original compositions, but it just really sounds like his sort of programming. Makes it sound
Yeah.
good. That's the most interesting credits we've ever looked at.
It is, yeah. What a game.
Yeah. I was kind of like checked out when they got all in the credits, but I was like, actually, they're having a lot of fun here. Tails and Sonic, like that.